Online search interest. A lot of online websites like realestate.com.au now report the online search interest, which is basically the number of people actually looking for that property in that suburb. What it is basically a comparison between the searches performed online by people looking for property versus the properties for sale in the market. So the number of people searching represents the demand, and the properties for sale represent the supply. So if you're looking for it, you are representing the demand, and the number of properties that are on sale there, that represents the supply. So what it does, it gives us a mini demand and supply ratio, and but it's only relevant to that particular site. For example, if you look at this, I took a screenshot from realestate.com.au for Glen Waverley to show you what the difference is. So if you look at it, it's 42 people looking per property and 22 people looking per property. This is the average of Victoria, and this is the average of Glen Waverley. So that's a really hot pocket that in Melbourne at this stage. For OSI to exist, there has to be properties in sale for sale in the market. So what if realestate.com.au has no listing for any property in a particular suburb? So the OSI can't actually be calculated because there are no properties listed there. So generally, the higher the online search interest, the more demand for property as compared to supply for as compared to supply in terms of the people actually looking for the property. I actually did this for Frankston. If you look at, and you can see Frankston, there's not a lot of people looking for property. There's only 21 per property, and this could be from last week or something. And this is realestate.com.au. If you want to have a look at it, all you do is you go into suburb profile, and the average of Victoria is about 22. So this suburb here is actually below the average of Victoria, and you look here, this is higher than the average. So you can easily tell the difference. But they, realestate.com.au themselves, they caution you that this information is based on realestate.com.au data. The purpose is to give buyers and sellers an indication of interest in properties in the suburb based on that data. It is not a definitive representation of market supply and demand. So you got to remember that.